My family and friends worked together to get me evicted, and I have proof of how my family used primarily one of my best friends for 15 plus years, Marisol Diaz, to primarily execute the plan of leaving me on the street and with absolutely nothing. But before I provide the proof, I want to also give you guys a little backstory so you can understand the entire situation. I was gonna make this video later today, but I am being called and guided to post this video as soon as possible. When I first became homeless, I was evicted from the Colonnade Apartments in downtown San Jose on 4th Street. And my family used my best friend at the time, Marisol Diaz, because it was her connections. It was her best friends who managed the property. I don't know if they are still, if that person, I'll tell that there was two. One of them left and then promoted the other girl. Jose left and promoted the other girl, Erin. I don't remember Jose's last name. I'll look it up and I'll post it in the comments. But Erin's first and last name, everything will be shown on the documents that I have and will be posting later on in this video. I have proof how Marisol got her friends to purposely reject my payments and filed the eviction. So when I first went to go view this apartment, Marisol Diaz Mendez came with me to view the apartment. She's my best friend. I was like, yeah, like, come with me, that's cool. The person who ended up showing us the apartment happened to be her best friend, Jose. Again, I'm not sure what his last name is. I'll provide it in the comments. So Jose shows us the apartment and she's like, oh my God, I love it here. Like, I want to move here too. Like, I'm going to move here too. And I thought she was just saying it because she really liked the apartment, but no, like, she really meant it. Like, I'm going to move here too. Like, I really love it here. Like, I'm going to move here. So she was serious. And I was like, okay, that's fucking great. Like, I'm going to, me and my best friend, we're going to live under the same, basically the same roof, like not the same apartment, but the same, larger umbrella. And it's gonna be fun and blah blah blah. Like, there was a pool and we're gonna have pool parties, we're gonna like this and that, and it's gonna be awesome. And Jose, we finished the viewing. Jose's like the first available apartment is going to be on X date. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, I can wait and like to move in when the first apartment becomes available. Well, it turns out that Marisol Diaz moves into the apartment complex before myself, and she gets a higher floor than myself as well. Didn't think much of it at the time. But anyway, my family used Marisol to get me evicted, okay? They worked together to get me evicted with her friends. Jose eventually left the property because he got a job at the courthouse or something like that. So he promoted Erin to the position of like property management. And Erin is all of like Marisol and Jose's like best friends, and like it's like a large group of them that they actually moved into the apartment complex. Like, there was like a whole group of their friends that lived actually in that building. Marisol's friends, Jose's friends, like a lot of them lived there in that apartment complex. Here is the document showing that Erin is rejecting my payments starting May of 2022. She tells me that she can't process my payment and for me to pick up my money orders. At the time I was doing, it was still during COVID time, and I was having a very hard time. This was when my daughter we were battling her, excuse me, I'm sorry. We were battling her chronic kidney disease. I was in a very low point in my life. I was already literally on the ground, ready to give up on life. And the people that were supposed to show up for me, like I showed up for them throughout, all of their hardships, decided to kick me, stomp on me, spit on me while I was already on the ground. They decided to destroy me while I was already practically destroyed mentally, emotionally, and physically, and spiritually, in every single way, shape, and form. So yeah, here's Erin, where this is her email, she's responding, right? She's telling me that she can't process it. But here's another document that was later posted on All Doors, stating that they would not accept partial payments effective November 1st. I was asked to vacate. I'm not sure if I'm saying it correctly. Probably not. I don't care. I was asked to leave the apartment on October. I think it's October 11. I'll post the document. I'm not 100% sure. On October 11 of 2022. It didn't become effective for residents to. The document states. So they. How do I say this? Oh my gosh. She started rejecting my payments on May, but I could have still made partial payments up until November. So she purposely rejected my payments and filed the eviction. Again, this was during a time that I was having a really hard time. It was such a tough time. It was really hard. I was by myself. People came to see, but people didn't come to help. And I was trying my best, to take care of my daughter, to take care of myself, to keep up with everything, with my payments. So, it was really hard. But I was still making partial payments. Like, I was still, giving, half of the rent, more than half of the rent. And, trying to keep up with my stuff, with my bills, But it was really hard. And they took advantage of that low moment that I had, and they did that. I started changing when my daughter went through that. I started being called to go back into nature. I was just really called. When I was a kid, I grew up by the river, by the ocean. The ocean was my backyard. The river was right next to our home, and I lived on the trees. I ate directly from mother. And I was just being called to I just felt like I was being called home. I just wanted to go hiking. I wanted to be in nature. It made me feel good. It healed me, that helped me feel good. I started changing and transforming. I didn't really want to be, Marisol Diaz, she's extremely abusive, verbally, physically. She's the type of person that's it's a Tuesday and she'll be in a cell because she got drunk and got into a fight, or broke a window at a restaurant or something like that. And I was just tired, it was 15 plus years of her being so fucked up, I loved her fucked up ass, I catered to her. I loved that woman, all of my friends, I showed up for them. I dropped important things for them to show up for them. You need something, I got it. You need a place to stay, you can stay here. My home is your home. My food is your food. For the birthdays, I paid trips, hotel activities, fancy dinners. I love my friends. Same with my family. I gave them everything. I gave my family and friends everything. And I was happy to, I wanted to make them feel seen. I wanted to make them feel loved. I wanted to make them feel special. But they never deserved shit from me. They never deserved shit from me. And there was this guy who was a part of this friend group that told me that Marisol gathered all of her friends, my friends, and they came to see the eviction. And Aaron even gave them access to my apartment. And they even auctioned my items that were left, the things that I couldn't take with me. I left a lot of things behind in that apartment. They were like, who wants this? Like, you take it. Like, they literally, like, my friends, they took the items that were, they went, they laughed, they celebrated. They even took the fucking food from my freezer. Made themselves a meal on my behalf. They even took the meat I had in my freezer. Like, that's crazy. Marisol gathered, all of her friends and everybody. They partied, they celebrated that they succeeded on getting evicted. They celebrated that they succeeded on leaving me on the street. Wow. I was already. And people are like, she's always by herself. Like, she's so fucking weird. There must be something wrong with her. No. There's nothing wrong with me. There's something absolutely wrong with the world. Like, I am my safe space. Like, I am love. I am my love. I am my peace. I am my happy place. I love being with myself. And I'm by myself because of all the things that I just mentioned. Like, this is my family. These are my best friends that I poured my love, my time, my money, my everything that I had. Like, why the hell do I need any type of company? Like, why do I need people by my side? Every time I let somebody in, they prove that I made a mistake doing so.